Welcome to Commander class number 98. Today we're going to be shrouded in darkness and finding out what the keyword shroud does, is, and how it works. I'll also be going over a few commanders that also have shroud, kind of going over the kind of topic of shroud in total. So if you don't know what it is or just want to watch a video to be nice or maybe possibly learn something, this video is perfect for you. But before I go any further, a word from our sponsor in this video. This sponsor is me. I have a small little Etsy shop where I make t-shirts and hoodies with cool designs. They are comfortable and have multiple colors. If you want to support me and my channel, please go onto my Etsy store and get something nice for yourself because it helps out the channel. So as starting off, we'll find out what the definition of shroud is.
A player or permanent with shroud cannot be the target of spells or abilities, even his or her own. While the keyword shroud was introduced in Future Sight, the ability itself existed long before, first appearing on Spectral Cloak. Cards which featured this ability were all issued rules errata to have or grant shroud. Creatures with shroud are most often blue or green. Today it has been supplanted completely by the more flexible hexproof.
In layman's terms, this is kind of hexproof. If you haven't seen that, there is a video on it. It is pretty much a more, in my opinion, annoying version of that. Shroud lets it not be targeted by anything. So if you want to enchant your creature with an artifact or something or equipment, you cannot do that. If you want to put a 1/1 counter on it, but its target creature gets +1/+1, you cannot pick it. You that controls the creature cannot pick your own creature. It does have its upsides and downsides compared to hexproof, but overall I do find that hexproof is way better than shroud in my opinion. But now people are arguing if ward is now going to be the new better version of hexproof. And if you don't know what ward is, I will be making a video on that very soon. But also shroud is not the easiest to actually get onto your creatures. Now it is easy, but compared to the amount of ways to give hexproof, this is not the best kind of keyword for that. When it comes to ways to give it, there is creatures that just have it or able to give it to other creatures. There is also enchantments and enchantment auras that give shroud. Artifact creatures, artifacts, and artifact equipment also are able to give creatures shroud. For how long shroud has been around, I do think there should have been more variations of it, but because of the complex nature of the keyword, people are not the biggest fans, so it seems Wizards actually listened and not made that much cards with the word shroud. If shroud was one of those things where it was as variant as flying or trample, we would have a lot of problems where no one would be able to target anything, not even their own cards. So most people would just end up probably sitting there just going, what now? And since this is a commander class, I cannot go over a keyword without talking about the commanders that have it. When it comes to this, since shroud is not a very well kind of accessed ability, there is only 3 playable commanders that have shroud, and they are
Autumn Willow, Kodama of the North Tree, Multani, Marrow Sorcerer.
In my opinion, I do think that in the next few months or to the next few years, shroud would be possibly a thing of the past, except for in very, very small circumstances. In 5-10 years time, there might be that one player that goes, yeah, I found this really old card and it works well with this brand new commander, and people go, oh, forgot about that. Or the newer players is like, what's that? And then hopefully they come back to this video. Somewhat myself, I've never really played shroud. I've always gone for more hexproof, or the way I play is more glass cannon. And I'm like, I don't care if you target my thing, it's going to be replaced or anything like that. Is way better in my personal opinion. So when it comes to the keyword shroud or any of the commanders, let me know what you think of any of these in the comments down below. Do you play shroud, or is there any cool abilities that I might have missed, or ways that make your commander broken or the game broken in general when it comes to the keyword shroud? If I've missed anything or you want me to describe something in a little bit more detail, let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, remember to like and subscribe and do all that YouTubey stuff we always ask for. As I'm recording this, I am very close to 1,500 subscribers and would love to get to 2K by Christmas. But if you like these commander classes, I have last week's commander class here, a playlist with every single commander class I do here, and a subscribe button here, and I will see you all in the next video.